What's up, Cougs? It is your host of Unorthodox Sports, Squabo says, and welcome into our final episode, potentially of all time. I know. It's crazy. But we will explain why this might be our final show in just a moment. But first, allow me to introduce the people I will be doing potentially the final show with. On my right shoulder, Mr. Aaron Monson himself. Aaron, great to have you.
What's up, Squabo? It's great to be here. It's kind of sad this is the last time we'll be doing this, but I mean, you know, it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited for this How Well Do You Bro Me segment.
Yeah. No, and I am too. We have a very fun game scheduled later to test our brotherhood and to figure out how much we really know each other. Yeah. Bro each other, excuse my language. But we all have things that we have accomplished as of late, or we are about to accomplish as of Asher. So we'll talk about those in just a minute. But there's always a chance that we could come back and, do another show. Just pop in randomly and just do a show. It could happen. Asher, on my left shoulder, great to have you.
Hey, what's up, man? It's been a really fun ride. I was talking with you guys before we started. Like, this semester just flew by so fast. Like, graduated in less than a month. My cap and gown came in the mail today. It's like it's all happening at once, kind of. So it's been a really fun ride doing this. So I've really appreciated this and doing this with you fellas.
That's incredible. Yeah, no. First and foremost, Asher, you're gonna graduate. How excited
I'm
are
graduating.
you?
Yeah, I'm ready to be done. Let me tell you. So I'm smiling right now, but on the inside, it is not that way. Let me tell you. So I'm ready to be done, but no, thanks. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it, just because 4 years of college just flew by. So just absolutely flew by like that.
What are your plans moving forward?
I wish I could tell you, honestly. So
I know,
I got
a few.
yeah, honestly, I'm still looking for the answer myself. So I got a few options, I think. I don't know. I got a job offer from Idaho. They want me to do volleyball for them in the future, but that probably won't pay bills on its own. So I'd need to find something else in Pullman to do. But I'd love to stay because Pullman's one of the best places on earth, and that's just a fact. So I'd be okay staying here. I could go up to Spokane, work for a TV station. I could go back home, get a job there. So I think right now, though, I kind of just want to move back home for a few months, kind of settle down, kind of unwind from school, see what happens after that, and then start working hopefully in like late July or August or something. So just kind of get myself ready for the real world, So
That's awesome. The KC Sports Lord Lewis in the chat says, "Congrats, Asher, on graduating, and congratulations from me to you as well."
Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot.
Asher, the role that you're stepping away from at KUGR, what could you define that role for me, please?
Yeah, it's the sports director of KUGR. You kind of get in charge of announcing or like assigning people to announce games and stuff. And I got to go to all the fun tournaments and stuff this year, even with COVID shutting a lot of stuff down. I was still able to travel and have some fun with it. So yeah, you're part of the exec team. You get to go to the meetings, which is always a fun time.
Okay, so you get to go to fun meetings. You get to go potentially to travel places and to go cover Cougar sports in different locations. And are you paying for that out of pocket, or is that covered?
It's all covered. At least it was for this. It was this year. So a few donors have donated in the past.
So cool.
Last year when I went to Virginia, that was totally paid for by donors, which was totally awesome. And I was only supposed to be there for like 2 days, and then we ended up meeting Virginia in Charlottesville, and the donor who friended me on Facebook sent me a message, was like, "Oh my gosh, that was awesome." And then he texted me like, "So you want to stay and call the next round against West Virginia because it's in the same spot?" I was like, "Yes, please." And so then we just had to get my hotels and flights rearranged, but they made it work. And so like the donors in the school have just been super supportive, and that's been really cool to see, because without them, like students like me wouldn't have gotten any of those opportunities, or they won't get them in the future. So it's been really cool to have that support from the donors in the school.
That is so incredible, Asher. And you mentioned some of those students in the future. Have you decided yet, yes or no question, have you decided who's gonna take the torch from you moving forward?
It's not official yet, but yes, I have decided that.
Oh, and Asher, are you comfortable on this platform sharing with the people who you've decided is gonna carry on your legacy after you graduate?
It is not. I still need to figure some stuff out, but the last meeting he was there, and I know he'll tell you that was kind of awkward. But Mr. Monson over here, I want him to pass the torch or carry the torch for me. So he's been a guy I think really deserves it. I think he's the guy that's ready for it, and we just need to get him voted in. I think we just need to make it official. But I've been told that I pick my replacement, and Aaron, I want you to take the reins for me.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Like I'm honored to feel like you trust me enough to do that. But I hope I can do as good a job as you did and keep it up.
Hey, hopefully you won't have a pandemic to deal
Honestly,
with.
that would be the goal.
Yeah,
Speech.
it was crazy.
That was my speech right there, Squabbo. I'm honored. I'm speechless. How about that? I don't really.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect it.
Aaron, how just can you here? Let's turn it into an interview then. Aaron, real quick, how do you feel about the opportunities that this presents you?
No, dude, I'm stoked. Like honestly, I've wanted ever since I joined KGI. I'm like, this is something like as a freshman, something I think I could see myself doing, and I think it opens up a lot of doors. And like I think I'm a good leader when it comes to this type of stuff, and I'm excited to, hopefully once it's official, like start getting more people involved in KGR and like the sports part and like get games going like as quick as possible. I want to be in the booth for the first home football game and the first home basketball game and baseball and volleyball and soccer and all that. I want to be able to get in the booth and I get people in the booth as well, like who want to be in there. Like it doesn't really matter how much experience they have. This is what KGR is all about, is like getting that experience and learning it and learning it from other people and like just getting better at something that people that who are involved love to do. And so that's just something I want to create I want to keep the good reputation going and keep the donors interested in what we're doing. So like and doing more activities I think will keep that up. So
Aaron, for a fact we still got to call a game.
Yeah.
And
Definitely. It hasn't happened yet, but we definitely are going to.
For sure.
It'll happen.
For sure. So
It'll happen.
Man, and then lastly, Aaron, just what did you feel like when you found out?
I mean, I was speechless, honestly. Like I was like, this is something I've wanted to do for a super long time, and like just knowing that Asher trusts me with that job, it it means a ton. And like I'm super excited to make it official and then really get going like over the summer and just get it all ready to go for the new people coming in.
What an awesome story that is. So the sports director is graduating, and the other sports director, the next sports director, is right here. What an honor. What a privilege. Aaron, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
Asher, congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
Aaron, did you have an update about the Mariners that you wanted to share?
Yeah. But first off, I'd like to congratulate you, Squabo, on getting Cable 8 president. Like,
hold on.
Yeah, no, we can't. That can't hold on. We gotta
can't hold on.
Everybody here.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, you can't leave you go unnoticed. Like, that's huge. Cable 8, if for our viewers who don't know, is the TV station here on campus. Yeah, and our very own Squabo says is going to be the president of the entire thing.
GM. It's a dual title.
Like, Squabo, good for you, bro. Like,
Thank
holy cow, that's not. And this after 9 months of being here too. This is your first year here, and you're already getting to be the president of Cable 8, which I think is fantastic. But so congratulations to you, my man. That's huge.
Big congrats, man.
Thank you. Full disclosure, my camera's not on the screen right now. That's why I was saying hold on.
Okay.
But, no. I appreciate you. I think I got it fixed. Okay, I'm back. But
right.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Yeah, dude.
I think the pandemic kind of helped me on this one, because if there were a whole bunch of people still in the program, it's far less likely I would have been blessed with this opportunity. But regardless, I'm beyond thankful. And that's part of the reason why I got to stop hosting the show, is because my responsibilities have already begun. I've already begun training. I got elected on Sunday. Monday, I began training, and I've been reaching out with former presidents, current staff members, and just been undergoing the whole process of figuring stuff out. Because like you said, I've only been here 9 months. I haven't been here pre-COVID, so there's a lot to learn moving forward. And we got a whole new staff to hire here moving forward. So we got a lot of things to do. But regardless, I almost think it's appropriate that, you know, everyone that's been on Unorthodox Sports and KUGR has either got promoted or graduated. Like that's pretty great. Like that's a pretty iconic way. The show couldn't end any better way. So to both of my brethren, I love you. Congratulations, and let's all take our new assignments and let's run with them. So
Sure.
let's do it. All right, enough of that, you know, soft stuff. Let's move on to what the people want to hear about. The Mariners. Aaron, give us an update, man.
Okay, I mean, right now the Mariners are second in the AL West. Okay, shocking. I know.
Hey, that's a good start.
Granted, we're only 10 games in, and we won. There's a doubleheader today against Baltimore. We won the first one, 6-4. Great win for the Mariners. They needed it. It was a 7-inning thing. We won it in the 8th, and that keeps the Mariners perfect in extra innings so far this year. Like our very first game, we went into 10 innings and then had a home run in like the 10th inning where we ended up winning, which was absolutely fantastic. Great way to open it up, and that was with San Francisco. I think it was a phenomenal way. Shout out to my boy Walker, who had to watch his Giants go down like that. I'm sorry, Walker Brooks.
Big oof.
That is
but
hilarious.
you know,
wait, he's a Giants fan?
yeah,
He
he's
is
from
Giants.
San Francisco. Yeah.
Oh, poor man. On
I know.
My buddy Dylan on my other show, a Giants fan too, and that was a fun game to watch.
Oh, it was absolutely.
I remember
fantastic.
you talking about that. And there's
Yeah.
something I saw. So one of my professors tweeted this. I threw even with the new runner on second rule for extra innings, which I think is totally baloney. By the way, I don't like that.
You don't
rule
like
at
it?
all. I don't like it. I don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They totally. I don't see what. It just benefits the offense so much more. You just automatically get a guy in scoring position. I don't get
It
that.
keeps the games from going forever. If that.
It does, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not a fan. But either way, the Mariners have yet to give up a run in extra innings this year, according to what I've seen on Twitter. So, and that's insane given that rule. So, Mariners are looking all right. Mariners defense looking all right.
Mariners are looking all right. And the saddest part about that for the Giants fans was that they won on a walk. I'm sorry, it wasn't a home run. It was a walk. They walked Fraley, and Evan White just walked on home, and they scored, and that was the end of it. And it was I think fantastic. I loved every second of it. But and another game that was great against the Twins, was on Sunday, like last Sunday, where we were down 6-0, okay, in the 6th inning. Hadn't scored a single run all game. And then we scored 6 consecutive runs, like within the first, like, or within the next innings or so. And it's the 9th inning, the top of the 9th, because we're the away team. We hit the top of the 9th, and we got 2 men on base. And then Kyle Seager, who, by the way, absolutely fantastic this year. He's in his 30s now, and he's been playing like an absolute madman. Hits a home run to put us up 8-6 in the top of the 9th. And then Montero comes in with the saves and shuts it down for the Mariners, and we won. It was fantastic, and that's how we won the series. We've only lost one series this year, and it was against so far. And it's against Chicago, the White Sox, but we're looking to beat the Orioles again right now. I think the Mariners are still down as of right now, but they're down 6-4. But that doesn't mean we can't come back. And I was listening to the radio on my way back to Pullman on Sunday, and they were saying how you can't really underestimate this Mariners offense, right? Like they're in it the entire game. They don't ever give up, and that's what's been huge about winning. And Scott Servais, the general manager of not the general manager, the manager of the Mariners, has been saying that all year, and how we got faith in our guys. I think it's fantastic. And Kyle Seager also is a team leader in 4 categories in batting average, home runs, RBIs, and hits so
He's
far
a
this year.
monster.
That
Absolute
is a
monster.
stat line.
And he's his contract basically goes essentially till the end of his career. And I honestly think the Mariners at this, if he keeps playing like this all season, he's got a good chance that maybe we could, retire his jersey up there. But he's got to have a great finishing few years for that to happen. But as of right now, it looks like he can do that.
based on how he's played the last few years, I don't see why that wouldn't happen.
Exactly. He's been just so consistent. That's the best part about Kyle Seager is his consistency. And, you know, people always compare Kyle to his brother Corey, who plays for the Dodgers, and you know, it's great. He's awesome. Like there's one day a year where the MLB players called Nickname Day, where they put their nicknames in the back of their jerseys. And Kyle every year has put Corey's brother on the back of his jersey, just because he always gets overlooked to his younger brother Corey on the Dodgers. But I'm stoked with how Kyle's been playing. And what sucks, we just got James Paxton back from the Yankees, the Big Maple, and then his first game in, right? You know, he was already on watch because of an injury. He was good through spring training. When he came back and was working out with the Mariners, he looked okay, but you still had to be a little bit cautious. He gets injured his first game in, 24 pitches in, he gets injured, and as of today, he's getting surgery on his elbow, and so it's unlikely he will play until maybe August or September, which really sucks because I was really stoked to see Big Maple, the guy who's thrown one of the few no-hitters in Mariners history, come back, and now I'm not going to get to watch him play. And so we're going to have to stick with, you know, Yusei Kikuchi, who's having a great year so far with a 3.75 ERA and 16 strikeouts in the 2 games he's pitched. So averaging 8 a game is pretty solid. But bringing in some other guys to pitch for him, and it sucks, but that's just how Mariners are going so far. But right now we're 6-4. I'm hopeful with how we're doing this year, and I got faith in our M's.
Man, what an I'm going to the wrong screen. What an update. Mariners baseball is so exciting. It's only going to get better. It really can't get worse. So, lots to look forward to moving forward.
You better find some wood to knock on, because I don't.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. All right. Are you guys ready to hop into our quick NFL mock draft updated? Because things have changed.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we're each talking about a drastic trade that we think could happen in the first top 10 of the draft. So, real quick, I'll go through mine. I got Jacksonville taking Lawrence, number 1. The Jets are taking Wilson, number 2. And then San Francisco at number 3. We've talked about who we think goes at this position. The rumors, people close to Kyle Shanahan are saying Mac Jones. I think this is a smokescreen. The reason is because heading up to the draft, everyone thought Justin Fields was the number 2 quarterback. So if the number 2 quarterback has fallen to the number 3 spot, do I want to tell the world that I'm thinking about getting the steal of a quarterback at number 3, or do I want to tell the world that I'm worried about this crazy other candidate that I could have got with my previous pick? Because if I hype up Justin Fields enough, is there a chance that might interest the Jets once again? And Justin Fields, we've seen how much post-season hype has risen and made the value of players' draft grades fall heading towards the draft. So I think they're just playing with our emotions because they don't want the Jets to draft Justin Fields. I think the Niners draft Justin Fields. This is where my crazy trade comes in. Because Atlanta refuses to trade with Carolina. Carolina wants a quarterback, even though they have Sam Darnold. I say they move off him after this year. They didn't get too much to bring him in, and they move off him because they're going to have to pay him after the season. So Detroit trades down to Atlanta, gets the pick, whatever that takes. Detroit then trades that pick back to Carolina for a little bit more because it's one pick later. So Detroit, trying to build up capital moving forward, trades up to Atlanta to trade back to Carolina. Carolina moves up to 4. They have to give up a little bit more capital than Detroit did, and Detroit is the middleman that makes both Atlanta and Carolina happy. Carolina then takes Trey Lance at number 4. Number 5, Penei Sewell. Number 6, Kyle Pitts. Number 7, now Atlanta goes offense. Goes defense, goes Micah Parsons. Helps their defense in the best way that they can. Number 8 is where we get Detroit now. Detroit goes Jamar Chase for Jared Goff. Number 9, J.C. Horn goes to Denver because they need an intimidator that can play by himself before Patrick Surtain goes number 10 to Dallas. So, my crazy trade, Detroit up to Atlanta, then back to Carolina.
Aaron. So I'm gonna go to the chat real quick. My good friend Tezo Watson, who's watching the show right now, he says he says Justin Fields is overrated, and he's an Ohio State fan. And I've known this guy a long time, and he's been a diehard Buckeyes guy the entirety that I've known him. And I disagree completely. I think Justin Fields' his pro day proves that wrong. And granted, I'm sure
Really?
Ohio State guys will they'll have good pro days and then end up flunking in the pro leagues. But I'm just saying I have faith in Justin Fields, and that's why I still have him going number 3 overall to the Niners, because I think he's the third best quarterback on this list.
Wait, so what do you disagree with? I said he goes 3.
No, I'm talking about Tyzel Watson, his comment.
I thought you were disagreeing with me. Okay.
No. I'm talking about my buddy's comment. I completely disagree with. And Tyzel, he's a good football mind. He's a very smart dude when it comes to football. I just think you're wrong, and I hate to do it to you on live like this, but I just think that's how it's going to end up happening.
Aaron, give us your mock 10.
Yeah. So number 1, unfortunately, the same thing. I have Trevor Lawrence going, but given 2 years, he'll be gone. And then number 2, Zach Wilson to the Jets. Number 3, Justin Fields to the Niners once again. The Falcons, I still have sticking with the 4th pick. And so Trey Lance, I believe, is going to go to Atlanta. And then number 5, I'm with no on this one. I got Penny Sewell. But in number 6, so the Dolphins so far, I've had them taking Jamar Chase, right? Because it gives Tua another tool and a weapon to use. However, I am going to change to the best tight end of the draft right now, to Kyle Pitts, purely for the fact that he's a tank and does not drop balls in the red zone like we talked about last show. Ash, I remember you mentioning that. And so, and I think that's consistent, and I think it's just not by much, but it is like a slightly more reliable option when you're throwing the ball to him with those stats than it is with Jamar Chase. No disrespect to Jamar Chase whatsoever, but I still have him going there. And so this is where my trade gets a little tricky here. I have the Lions and the Broncos trading. So the Broncos are going to trade with the Lions to get the number 7 spot. Look at my stats here. And so they're going to give up, which gives, and like based off what I'm looking at here on this website that I've almost sort of basing off of, but not exactly. They're going to give up their 3rd round pick and a 6th round pick to Denver for this, right? For getting the number 7 spot in the 1st round. And so this is where I have Mac Jones end up, and I have him going to the Broncos. The website I'm looking at has Justin Fields going there, but I don't think the Niners are going to miss the opportunity to grab Justin Fields, and so I think Mac Jones is going to end up going to Denver. And Denver historically hasn't really had the most mobile quarterback, and Mac Jones, like we talked about, is not the most mobile quarterback. It's basically you're putting him on a ledge and see how he does under pressure, because he's not going to have the exact same tools in Denver as he did in Alabama, and so we'll see how well he can adjust to that. And so that's why he does have one.
Literally just one though.
Cortland Sutton, really, that's literally the only one he's got down there. And who I was very upset about, by the way, when he got injured, because he was my number 1 draft pick.
Well, I
league.
meant Jerry Jeudy, but
Cortland Sutton.
Two, Jerry Jeudy.
Okay, but like Cortland Sutton is still a tool, right?
No. I meant literally one from Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, but continue.
Right. And then I got the Panthers at number 8 again, who I think they're going to go with an O-lineman with Rashawn Slater, just because that guy is ridiculous. He's a beast. Northwestern, he kept the pocket so tight, and I think he's a 6'3", 305 pound, and he's just got some really great tapes that you can look up online. His film is incredible. He's like a brick wall. You can't get past the guy, and so I think Panthers are going to need that, especially if Sam Darnold ends up playing for them. And Sam Darnold, you can use all the protection you can get, especially. And so the Lions, after the trade with the Broncos, I have them picking up Jamar Chase. And so I think Jamar Chase will fit in well because he's a solid wide receiver. And granted, the Lions do need that now, just because they need all the tools they can get with a new quarterback. And then I have the Cowboys at number 10. And I got Kwity Paye going to the Cowboys, and that's my mock draft.
What a mock! I love it, Asher.
I don't know how mine is, because I feel like with how loaded this draft class is, I feel like I've changed mine a lot recently, but that's okay. So I'll just go 1 through 10 really quick. Trevor Lawrence 1, that's a given. Zach Wilson 2, I think that's starting to become a little more solidified. 3, I have Trey Lance going to San Francisco because I think he has I think he has one of the biggest ceilings in as far as quarterbacks go in this class. Outside of like probably the third best because Lawrence and Wilson will be 1 and 2, I think. So out of everyone else that'll still be on the board, I think Lance has the biggest ceiling. I think he's the most athletic guy, and I think San Francisco should go that way and get a more athletic guy. So number 4, this will not happen, guaranteed. But Squabo said to make a crazy trade, so here it is. Atlanta trades their draft to Pittsburgh. I don't know what Pittsburgh gives them. I'm just a Steelers fan, and I just want the Steelers to get a top 10 pick at some point in my life. I think they should get Kyle Pitts because if they had Kyle Pitts, Chase Claypool, Juju Schuster, holy cow, that's wild. And it's crazy. But again, you said to go crazy, so I'm giving it to you. We'd have to give up like an arm and a leg for it. But hey, it'd be fun. But I think even if Atlanta keeps their pick, which it does seem like they will, I think they should get Kyle Pitts.
You'd have to give them.
You'd have to give them a lot.
You'd have to give them the Bank of Pittsburgh.
I don't even know if that exists, but sure.
Yeah, the biggest bank in Pittsburgh, it's theirs. Like they can just have it. Like
you can just have it. We'll schedule a home and home when you come to Pittsburgh. You can stop by the bank too.
Precisely.
Yeah, 5, Penei Sewell to the Bengals. Like having a guy like that protecting Joe Burrow, assuming he stays healthy. I think that's a lock. 6, assuming Pitts is off the board, I have them going with Devontae Smith because I think they want to stick with Tua. They just need to test it, and so having a guy that played with him in college, who also happened to win the Heisman, the best player in college, because Devontae Smith was kind of good in college. So I think that would translate well to the NFL. I feel like chemistry is super underrated, especially with super young guys. Knowing how Tua throws, and not a lot of guys in the NFL too either. I don't know if a lot of people think about this, but a lot of guys didn't really adjust or kind of used to having a right-handed guy throw them the ball. Because I know the Steelers had trouble playing with this too. Because when Michael Vick was on the Steelers, it was a weird year. But Michael Vick and his receivers, they had to get adjusted to that because it's spinning the opposite way, and he was able to do it. And I remember Michael Vick led a comeback against the Chargers that year, and it was really great. But I remember they had to get adjusted to that, and so Devontae Smith already has that. He knows what Tua's throws are like, and so I think that would work really well. Anyway, little sidebar there, but it's fine. Number 7, Detroit. I think they should go defense here because I don't know how well Jared Goff is going to do. I think they need because they're going to get absolutely torched in that league because they still have to play against Cousins and Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, and there's just so much offense in that division. So I think if they could get another defensive weapon, get him elevated, I think Pat Surtain would be a really good pick. I think you mentioned this, Squabble, they'd essentially get the 2 best cornerbacks in back-to-back drafts. I think that would help them out really well. I think Denver at number 8, assuming they get that pick, I think they'll go Justin Fields because I think there's a lot of hype around him, and I think they'll be willing to test if he's really overhyped or not, because he had 6 touchdowns in the college football playoffs against Oklahoma. So he kind of showed out his senior year. So I think Broncos take a chance on him because Drew Lock hasn't really been panning out so far. Number 9 with Broncos, or who is the number 9 pick?
Denver.
Is
it Denver? Okay. Oh, Carolina has the number 8 pick. That's my bad. So Broncos would take Justin Fields, I think. And then assuming Carolina takes 8, I think they would go defense to get Micah Parsons. And then Dallas, I really want Dallas to draft a wide receiver because they already have some weapons with CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. I think Dallas could take a bet on Jalen Waddle from Alabama. That would be the most athletic receiving corps in the National Football League. That'd be box office stuff right there. So I don't know if it'll happen, but it'd be fun to watch for sure.
Jerry Jones would love that for sure. Are you kidding me? The tickets.
He's the type of guy that makes decisions like that too. It would not surprise me, and having him get hurt like that and missing a lot of the season definitely doesn't help his stock at all. But he's got a really big ceiling, so he's a playmaker, and Jerry Jones loves those guys. So I think it could work. So he just needs to stay healthy. But that would be one of the most athletic receiving corps in the league. So, kind of went through that kind of. There's my mock 10. Well.
No, I love it. Gentlemen, let's shift now. Let's get to the part that we've all been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
We've done our mock drafts. Now it's time. It's the final show. We're playing a game whether you like it or not. How well do you bro me? What game is this? Well, we're going to go around the room for the remainder of the show, asking questions to each of us in a rotating fashion. Asher, as our graduating senior, can go first. We will essentially, each of us, have time to write down the answer to a question that is asked to Asher, including Asher, and we all three reveal what we thought Asher's answer was going to be. If we get it right, we get a point. If we don't get it right, we do not get a point. If neither of us get it right, Asher gets a point. Do you guys want to put some dew on the line?
Let's put some dew.
Yes.
We can't not put dew on.
Exactly, dude.
All right. How much are we going here? Let's go 24 cases of dew. 24
Not
bottles.
24
Excuse
case,
me.
24,
Bottles.
a 24 pack.
A 24
Go to
pack
Walmart, ask them
can
for all
sue.
the dew they have.
Yeah.
24.
Spend.
All right, 24 cases. I still owe you guys some dew. What? Or Aaron some dew. What?
You do owe me due. Done.
But whenever you get back. All right. So, the first question. Asher, if you needed one quarterback in NFL history to win you a playoff game, who would you choose? Write it down.
A playoff game.
A playoff game.
Okay.
This is... There are safe ways to go, and there are risky ways to go. Leading your team. Do we say the safe answer, or do we think Asher's going unconventional? That's a serious question. All right.
I don't know how unconventional this is for me, but I have mine written down. So.
All right. On the count of 3, everyone show the camera. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know if you can see that.
He said Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I said
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dang it. I wanted the crazy shot. I said Terry Bradshaw.
Hey, that'd be good. Hey, you won a couple playoff games this year.
Yeah, Asher, angle your camera down a bit so you can like put it in front of your body like this, so you can like it'll show up on the green screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost. Yeah.
So the score now: Aaron 1, Asher 0, Squabo 0. All right, Aaron. Next question's to you. Who is your least favorite Pac-12 team?
Tried to think of conversations we've had about this because we've definitely talked about this before.
There are a couple that it obviously could be.
There's one that comes to my mind, but I don't know if it's his absolute least favorite.
That's what I'm saying. It's real tough here, guys.
Oh,
I've learned I should go conventional, so I'm going conventional here.
Yeah. Let me know when you guys are done, because
I'm done.
Okay, I got mine.
It's really not that hard of a question. I feel.
I
like.
really hope not.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
UW. Okay, yeah.
UW.
All right.
I got you.
Okay.
Yep,
So the score is 1-1-1.
Okay.
Do you guys want to ask me a question, or should I ask myself a question?
I'll ask you one.
All right.
So let's see here. So if Noah had one person in an NBA Finals game with 6 seconds left on the clock, ball on their own end of the court, to get down and shoot the game-winning 3, who would Noah pick to be shooting that? Doesn't matter what team. You got one guy.
One player?
One player.
Easy.
One player to knock a game-winning 3 down?
Yep.
Part of me wants to go
Easy.
conventional like he's been doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Easy. This answer is easy. I've been on record saying this.
I'm gonna get it wrong. But
I sure hope so.
I might get this wrong. I don't know.
I'm going unconventional. I just
Conventional.
This is a fun game. We should we should just make this its own show. And people in the chat are nailing it. Your buddy Tyzel said Brady. He was right. I should have listened to him. The Casey Sports Nerd said he's going to say UW. Was right about that. Now he thinks I'm going to say Ray Allen. Interesting, Lewis. Interesting. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard is what you guys both said. But you guys can't see my camera right now. But on my notepad, it says Dame Dollar. I want Dame Dollar.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's fair. Yeah, sure. That was my second guess.
Yeah.
Was Steph. Like I was debating between Steph and Kawhi. And
I'm not that big a fan of Kawhi.
I should have thought of Dame, bro. Gosh dang it.
All right, Asher. Who is your least favorite? I want to say MLB team, but I'm pretty sure we all have the same. So I'm gonna say your least favorite NBA team.
Okay. My least favorite. Ooh. I'm not sure if I know this. Let me think about this for a second.
I mean, I know there's a right answer.
So yes, based on my fanhood, there should be a right answer, but I don't even hate them though. I mean, I don't really feel that way. I'm trying to think.
Is there a team that you
wait,
truly
actually,
despise?
my least favorite. Okay, I have mine.
Okay.
Asher, I don't know if you're gonna go.
Wait, hold on. Can I check Asher's Instagram real quick?
No. you got your computer in front of you. That's what you got.
I don't think you're gonna get anything there.
I have a feeling you're one of those guys that just disagrees with me about this, and so I don't want to say it. But this is one of my least favorite teams. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I said the Thunder. Aaron said the Sixers.
It was the Thunder.
Hey!
No!
Thunder.
Let's-
And the only reason I said it is because I go to school in Washington, and I know how people feel about the Sonics leaving Washington, and I kind of got like on that bandwagon because I want the Sonics to be back, and the whole Presley taking them to OKC kind of sucks, and that's the only thing I can think of. Because I should hate the Lakers because I'm a Celtics fan, but I like watching the Lakers. Like they're just a good team. Like I
hate the Lakers.
Love the Lakers. The score now: Squabo 3, Asher and Aaron both tied at 1. Aaron, who's your least favorite NFL team? I feel like I know the answer. It's not guaranteed. Do you got it? Or let me know when you got it. Because I know what my guess is going to be.
Wait, so if none of you get it right, I get a point, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But still, like, be honest.
I'm not just doing like a random team either. I'm not playing like that. I'm giving you an honest answer. But
oh, really? Hold on. That makes me want to change my answer.
Whoa.
Hold on.
I'm giving you an honest answer.
So if none of us get it right. Oh, I'm changing my answer. I'm changing my answer, and I will show you what my first answer was, but I am changing my answer. The chat is going crazy right now. For those of you who don't know, we're playing a game. It's called How Well Do You Bro Me? And it's where 3 bros go around and ask each other questions, and we try and guess what his answer is going to be. The question we asked Aaron was, who's your least favorite NFL team? Do we all have our answers?
Yeah.
On the count of 3, show the camera. 1, 2, 3.
San Francisco.
Oh, I said originally San Francisco, but this sticky note here when I changed it says New England.
You're joking. You're actually joking.
You
There's
said
no
that.
way.
You said that, and I shifted. Let's go, New England.
Dude, you're joking.
I love this. All right. Squavo got 4, Asher and Aaron both at 1. What question do you want me to answer, guys?
I got one. So.
Go for it.
in the history of the NBA, so every player that's ever stepped on those courts,
Lord.
who's the most underrated
Most underrated
ever?
ever. Oh my.
It's a good question, I think.
That is a hard. I don't know if you guys are gonna get it. Like,
There's no way we get it. That's
Like-
there's so many people. Okay,
uh,
I'm going
I
back
really-
and forth with you guys.
I gotta think about this one.
Should we set a timer?
Underrated. Well, I
If
mean,
you
I
want
gotta have
me-
an answer.
If you want me to change it, we can do current players to narrow the field.
I
That might
can.
make it easier. You want to
Are-
do
I'm down.
current players?
Do you want to do current?
If that makes it easier for you to get an answer, that works for me.
Okay, we can.
So we
do
can change
current.
that. So out of the active players, just to clarify, so out of active NBA players, who's the most underrated?
Active NBA players. Who is the most underrated? Okay. Okay. That's a lot. Yeah. No, that's a much easier question to answer.
Yeah.
I'm stuck between a couple of guys. There
I
is.
have a couple of guys on my mind too.
I'm gonna write down 2 names and then just pick one last second for which
I
one.
love it. I love it. Who we?
Good lord. Asher, this is a tricky one, dude.
Dude, I know.
This is a tricky one.
Hey, you gotta throw a curveball in there every once.
And like, there's always like the chance I'm just forgetting players. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not thinking about the player.
You guys know who?
There's-
You guys know who mine would be right now? I had to answer this right away. It's not Luca. It's Alex Caruso would be my instant answer
Really?
for the most underrated.
He'd be my most overrated.
Oh, come on.
I got one
think-
player that like keeps coming to mind, but it's very far from Alex Caruso.
I figured it would be.
Like Caruso's not bad. I just don't see what other people see out of it.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
All
I
right,
got mine.
ready? On the count
Yeah.
of 3. 1, 2, 3. If you guys get
Dang.
this, I'm thoroughly shocked. No, CP3. I almost said CP3. I did not say Dame. I said Zach LaVine.
Okay, that's a good answer.
See, isn't that fair? Like Dame, I feel like he's
Yeah.
getting a lot of credit this year, so I didn't want to say Dame. And then
Yeah.
CP3, like the past places he's gone, he's made them better. So I think now he's getting the credit.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Also,
said Zach LaVine.
I think your
Yeah.
answer should change soon though, because you just dropped a 50 nugget or
Ah,
50
ah.
burger, so
this is true.
that's
Actually, my
that's
second answer
reasonable.
was Dame.
yeah,
That's reasonable.
Dude's been on a tear this year.
That's
Like, now that
reasonable.
he's actually healthy, he's just dropping buckets everywhere.
He's been balling, but who watches Chicago?
Not a lot of people. Not a
I
lot
rest,
of
I rest my case. All right. Aaron, do you have a question you want to ask him? I have more if you want.
Ask Asher.
people. Ask me anything.
Okay, yeah. What is Asher's go-to game day food? Like one meal, like he's eating during a game.
Me. So do you mean like a main course?
Like
type of
like,
thing?
like a main thing, like cheeseburger, pizza, wings, that type of thing.
Okay. Mm.
I feel like I got a chance here, and I'm
Like any type of food.
I'm even gonna specify.
So am I.
He's still thinking. We're like, yeah, we got it.
Because there's like a lot of food that I would eat on a game day. I don't discriminate when it comes to that. I'm just a foodie. If there's one thing that I had to choose,
I feel like he's talked about this like one time.
I'm sure I have at some point.
I am almost positive I got it right.
I have
Like-
no idea.
I am almost positive.
Give me like another 30 seconds.
All right, I will give you 30 seconds. I'll get my timer going right now. That's my calculator. Okay, 30 seconds on the way. Going down.
So it's Sunday afternoon. Games this evening. What am I getting?
Yeah. I know exactly
fried
what
rice. Fried rice is really good during football.
You got what?
Fried
rice
rice.
is good all the time.
10
love-
seconds. Yeah, exactly. 10
I just-
seconds, actually.
Remember watching an old Ravens Jets game back in the day?
Just a bowl of fried rice. Hey,
Joe
all
Flacco
power
bowl.
to you, bro. All right, 2, 1. And your time is up, Asher.
Damn.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
All right, hold it up to the camera.
3, 2.
Mine's already up.
I said pepperoni pizza.
Ah!
I love
Dang
your
it.
answer, Aaron. I love your answer. He said so. So Asher said pepperoni pizza. Aaron said fettuccine alfredo. I said
we were just
lemon
talking
pepper
about that.
wings.
What's up?
I said lemon pepper wings.
Ooh,
That's a good one too.
those are good too.
Those are my
just-
second favorite wings. I'm a honey barbecue kind of guy.
Oh well, I'm horrible.
But but hey, when I go to B-dubs though, because I just started getting into wings, it's usually half honey barbecue, half lemon pepper.
That's a great duo. That's a great duo. Asher, I mean Aaron or Asher. Do you have a question you want to ask Aaron, or you want me to? I got more.
You ask him and I'll come up with one.
Aaron, who is your favorite NBA player of all time? Or is that too easy?
I feel like that's too easy.
Okay, let's go. Favorite current NBA.
show we've done.
No, we know. Yeah, right. Not White Shaq. Okay. And we also know your current's Luka, so we can't. Okay, let's go. Actually, you know what's funny? You said game day food. I had written as one of my questions. What's your favorite food?
Ooh, let's do it. Okay, I like that.
Like if I had to eat like one thing the rest of my life.
No,
Yeah.
no. Because that's
Just
going to be a
your-
different. If you could
Alright,
have your last meal.
All right, my last meal.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Tyzo
God.
Watson in the chat. All of those sound delicious. Wings and salami. LOL, the Casey Swear server.
Yeah, we probably have the chat wanting to go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Dude,
JT.
I want to go to B-dubs now. Like, that sounds
No.
phenomenal.
I was there last weekend. Might go back this weekend.
I might go back twice in 1 week. I might go off.
Fettuccine Alfredo could be a strong second. JT says that. Hack a Shack. All right. Wait. What was the question? Your favorite food? Okay.
Yeah, favorite food.
Is it?
I'm not
would
getting
he-
this. I'm just gonna throw something
Would
out.
he say what we just said? Would he say that about himself?
I'm totally guessing. On
He's-
this one.
You know what? I'm going based off of how he reacted right there, and that's gonna decide my answer.
Okay.
Y'all
That's
ready?
bold,
to,
though. That's
y'all ready to
bold.
reveal?
I'll take you that.
Ready?
Yeah.
Asher?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Did not get it.
He said buffalo wings.
Did not get it.
What'd you say, Asher?
I said a bacon burger.
Oh, I said fettuccine alfredo. I was like,
Oh yeah. No, that stuff's great. Don't get me wrong, but dude, if it's like a crispy buffalo wing, it does not get better. It really
interesting.
that will forever be. That's a point for me. Am I ahead of Asher yet?
You're tied at 2.
Oh, you're joking,
Yeah, we
bro.
You both have 2 points. I got 5. Who wants to ask me a question?
I got one, Asher. If you don't got one.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. First off, in the chat, Tyzel says, my stepdad makes wings that slap. Yes, they do, Tyzel. I've had them many a time. They are lovely. But Noah, out of the 3 of us, who would you want shooting the game-winning free throw?
Oh, come on, man. You
had to pick.
What kind of question is that? You're trying to scrap back into the game.
No, I'm not trying to scrap any in the game. I'm legit
There's
asking.
3 options. You have
So?
a 33% chance to get a point.
So? Let's start.
All right. And well, we know one person that it's not.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Talking about them.
Wow.
Any of us.
So really, it's a 1 out of 2 chance then. Not a 1 out of 2.
50% chance.
That's what I'm saying. All right, ready? Everyone's gonna get a point by me. 3, 2, 1.
Better be me. Better be me. Did we all say us?
Asher, who's
Yeah!
on your? Asher, who's on yours?
Me?
You put no. I said me. What the heck?
Y'all say
No,
each
that's what
other?
I said. We all said each other.
We all said ourselves.
Oh my god.
Bro, we're going to the
Aaron.
Bro, we're going to
I
the
shoot
rec-
85%. Thank you very much.
I tried to get you to shoot a long time ago, and you didn't want to.
Okay, well, get me in there this week, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
This week, fine. I'm in a 5-on-5 competitive league, bro. Do you want to join the squad? Let's do it. Bro, that is hilarious. I thought you guys were both just gonna know. Like, I'm just gonna pick myself. Like, I've played with Asher. Like, I haven't played with Aaron. Asher's a good shooter. At times. No, I'm just kidding. Asher's a good shooter. Asher. That is hilarious. We all really just picked ourselves.
Is that a point for you, Noah? Then? Is that how that works?
Yeah, because you guys are idiots.
Whatever.
All right. Asher, if you could have your wish to Mother Nature, what's the weather going to be like today? Describe it.
How specific are we going to get? Like,
no, I just mean like snow, sun, overcast. Settings in Madden.
Okay, right.
That's actually a really hard question because I kind of like all the weather, to be honest.
Settings in Madden.
Okay, based on the current time of year, I'm putting something that I think makes sense. I'm gonna do. All right, I got it.
Hold on, I'm changing mine now because.
Right. Based on the time of year, he's doing one that makes sense. That makes me want to change mine too. And last time I didn't go conventional with him, it didn't work.
Hey, maybe it'll work this time.
No, I'm going conventional now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm taking your hint, bro. 3, 2, 1.
Who's got?
Summer.
Sunny and 70, baby.
Okay, so that means we both get points.
Aaron,
I said sunny.
Were we both about to say snow?
Yeah, I was legitimately. I wrote down snow in my first one.
He's already skiing.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's why I was going. But
yeah.
Yeah,
I went skiing this weekend, and my freaking left thigh has been sore ever since then because I went bowling the night before, and I put all my weight on my left leg when I bowl, and so it was just killing me the whole day, and now it hurts to even walk. It's just the worst. So I could use some sun in a beach or one of those folding chairs on the beach. Just relax, drinking margaritas or something. It'd be perfect.
Margaritaville.
That's fair.
Dude, I would not think. No.
Aaron, who is your favorite Coug athlete of all time?
That's a good question.
See, I could totally take this a route where you guys would not get it.
That's facts.
And I'm going to change my answer probably because you said that.
Purely for that reason, I think I might do it because I have a story with it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not getting this one, and I don't know.
Oh, God. I don't think any of us are getting it. Tyzo Watson in the chat, bro, you said it to snow. I'm going to have to throw some hands, not going to lie. That's hilarious. That's awesome. That's accurate, too. That's on the run game. You ground and pound. I can get with it. I can do it. I like playing closer settings.
I better leave now before this guy throws hands. I'm not gonna get with
I've
it.
only ever played Tyzel in Madden. I've only ever beat Tyzel in Madden like 3 times in my entire life, and yeah, that's how it.
So for the record, the score right now: Asher 2, Aaron 3, and I got 7.
Oh, whatever. What? Okay. All right.
Aaron, who is your favorite Coug all time? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Well, it's like, hold on. I want to go this way just because of the fact that I have a story, but maybe I'm gonna not do that. I'm changing it right now. I have a better one.
Do you have the more right answer? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a more.
And do you want to do like a specific sport or no?
Just
No.
just Coug athlete.
Okay, I have a guess.
Yeah, I got mine.
Is that a Brooklyn jacket, Asher?
No, this is my old high school basketball jersey.
Oh, I thought it was Brooklyn from a distance.
Oh no,
Nice.
you're good. I can see that though. No, this is my high school district sweatshirt. I wear this thing all the time.
I'll see you. Aaron, ready?
Yep.
Favorite Coug all time? 3, 2, 1.
Clay Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I said
Did you
mustache.
say Gardner?
Yeah. I went mustache.
So the guy I wanted to say his name was Josh Hawkinson. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I know Josh. He plays pro in Japan, doesn't he?
Yeah, he plays pro in Japan. I sent him because I used to wear knee braces all the time when I played basketball as a kid because I got bad knees, and he wore them too when he played ball at Wazoo. And I was like, dude, and this is like middle school. Aaron was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna write him a letter and send him an autographed picture of myself playing ball with my knee braces on. And he wrote one back to me, which was sick. And now I follow him on Instagram and we DM every once in a while, and it's pretty awesome.
That's
cool.
dope.
Yeah,
I think he told me that once before. I forgot.
Yeah, but Clay's
that's really cool.
Clay's the guy that I would go with. Yeah.
Clay's good.
All right. Does someone have a question for me? Oh, and by the way, you both have 3 now.
Yeah. Hey, I got that. All right. Let me think of something here. In the curveball. Ooh, all right, I got one. All right, so NBA playoffs are coming up. Who's your dark horse? Who do you think is the most likely team to make a run into the playoffs? That's not a popular pick. So, like the Lakers, everyone wants them to win, but like who do you think is like a lower seed team you think can make a run?
Can I look at the standings? I'm gonna look at the standings real quick.
Yeah, look at the standings. That's fine. You make sure you get right. It doesn't have to be like.
Do they have to be in the playoff? Right now.
You mean like if the playoffs started today? Do they have to be there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go no. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I love it. Okay, hold on. Pulling it up.
I got mine. I'm pretty confident in this one.
You're more confident than I am. So not a popular pick.
I mean, popular is subjective. So, like, obviously the Lakers wouldn't make sense because everyone has the Lakers going to the finals, Like,
okay.
Like, how about someone like a team people aren't really talking about going into the playoffs? You know what I mean?
I'll change my answer.
It's fairly subjective. There's only so many options.
I have my answer.
Okay.
And this might be for the last question. If anyone can get this right, the loser buys me due.
If Asher and I don't get it right, can we do one more?
Yeah, we gotta
a tiebreaker. We'll go 4 hours late.
We'll go 4 hours late.
5 hour show for the finale.
If my answer is the one that I just crumpled, if your answer is the one that I just crumpled up, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Irate. All right, ready?
I will be irate. Yeah.
Okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Who we say? The Hawks, Portland. I said Miami.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
that's a good answer.
I would have said Portland, but right now they're matched up with the Clippers, and I don't think that's going well.
That's fair.
The one I crumpled up was the Nets, but like then Ash was like they've been talked about too much, and so that's why.
I would not. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Nets.
So
Nets are a pretty popular pick, right?
For the tiebreaker, do you want to have one of you guys do it, or do you want me to do it?
I think you should do it.
Yeah, I think you have the question, and then we give an answer.
Yeah.
All right, ask me a question.
Wait, no, you ask. Wait, are we asking him a question, Asher? Is that how this is gonna work?
Because either of you could get it right. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go look at the group chat because we got some good questions in there.
Right.
Asher, you didn't ask a bunch of questions. If you want to do it, Asher, go for it.
Okay. Trying to think.
Should I ask myself a question?
Oh, I got a question.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. So pretend you just declared for the NFL draft. If you could pick a team to play for, who would you play for?
Not the Seahawks, right?
Not the Seahawks.
Okay, not the Seahawks.
Right
now, what position am I?
What position do you want to be?
Yeah. So like, what do you play in flag football?
In flag? Play center.
Okay, so who would you want to be the center for? The starting center. What team?
The starting center? No,
Not
let
the
me be.
Seahawks,
Let me
but
be
we-
tight end. Let me be tight end. In the NFL, I'll be
Okay,
a tight end.
who do you want to be tight end for? That's not the Seahawks.
Not the Seahawks right now. Okay.
Yeah, this coming into this offseason.
Coming into this offseason, a team where I could play tight end.
Yes, and you get to pick what team you play.
Ah, man, this is a tough one. But this is a fun question.
What happens if we don't get it? Like,
We'll figure something out.
okay.
I don't want to say something that's like too crazy or too exotic so that you don't get it though. Like I don't
got
want to
mine.
do.
I think I got mine too.
You know what? For this coming season, all right, I'm gonna do it. No, all right, I have two, and if you don't get the first one, I'll do the second one. Okay?
That's fair.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, bam.
Actors.
I said Kansas City.
All right. So I said Indy, but my second team, one of you has.
Oh boy. Okay, that's how we're gonna go with this. Okay.
That's
So
probably
the second team
Come
will
on.
win the game, or will not lose.
Yeah.
Aaron says Kansas City. Asher says Green Bay. The second team that I would go to
I'm getting some dude here.
is a team that
Noah. Squavo. Just. Oh
my God.
needs some help. The Green Bay Packers.
Wow.
So Aaron loses
No.
the game
The comeback kid.
in the show's finale. What better way to finish?
It only makes sense. He's buying the
joking.
How well do you bro me? Aaron's the least
Oh.
bro of us all.
Please. Oh.
Gentlemen, it has been an honor and a pleasure. I have to go to the studio to film a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, let's have some dew later, fellas. This has been a ride.
Let's have some dude, gentlemen. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Aaron, I would love if you carry on the legacy. But regardless, like, your dude tastes sweet, and we got to keep making bets just to off air. So I do another show on Saturdays. If you want to check that out, it's called The Bolt on my YouTube channel at Squabo Says, because we are no longer doing the show. So definitely keep in touch with us. You can find me on social media at Squabo Says and on YouTube. Great finale. Where can we find you?
Everywhere. Just look up Asher Lined. Hopefully, I'm gonna be on TV sometime doing play-by-play or radio for someone. It's gonna be good. So it's been an honor, honestly. Like when you came to me like with the idea of running the show together, I was like, oh, that could be cool. And this has been one of the highlights of my year for sure. COVID and everything going on. This is every Tuesday at 6. I knew like, okay, I got something fun coming up. So this has been a treat. So thank you guys both. This has been phenomenal.
Wow, that is an honor. Aaron.
Even though I will be going into debt over Mountain Dew sales, you can find me at Aaron Monson on Instagram, at Aaron_Monson on Twitter, at Aaron Monson on TikTok. If you're trying to check me out on there, every once in a while I post occasionally. But like Asher was saying, this has been one of the highlights of my year, sophomore year at WSU, even with COVID and everything. But I'm grateful for the both of you guys, even though I have to buy you both Dew. But you know.
Hey, dude, you should probably start putting your Venmo on here so we can get donations going.
My Venmo. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Hold on, let me go. Make sure it's the right one.
Students, not for profit. Come on, relax.
No, this is not profit. Okay, you're right.
Relax. Relax. Our last show gets us kicked off air.
I'll just tweet. Just check out my Twitter. Wait.
After the show's canceled,
after the show, check out my Twitter.
He'll still be in debt, so it's fine.
Check my Twitter out. Wait.
You know, it's funny. Like, Aaron didn't even get to enjoy his due before owing us due.
Out the turntables.
Poor Aaron. He's been robbed on the show so many times, but there's one way that I'll remember Unorthodox Sports. All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I love you very much. It has been my pleasure. I am your host, Squabbo Says. And for the final time, good night and good luck. As always, this is your home for Tuesday night sports on KUGR, and for Seahawks and Cougar coverage, Unorthodox Sports.
Go Cougs, babies.